First on the block, got right here, special guest, Leacia Chanel. How you doing, man?
Good.
I want you to introduce yourself and tell everybody where you from and you know how you coming.
I'm Leacia Chanel. I'm from Duval County, and I'm coming with some type of sing rapping today.
Singing, rapping?
Yeah, singing and a little bit of rapping in between.
A little infused drink.
Yeah, it's a little infusion.
A little too much in the tea. All right. So let me ask you this. I'm gonna have a questionnaire. We're gonna go through a couple questions. You know what I'm saying? Get a good feel for you before we go ahead. You know what I'm saying? Head out. You feel me?
Okay.
So, my bad. Okay. All right. So we're gonna do all that. We're gonna get into it. You feel me?
Okay.
So, if you had to describe your sound, how would you describe yourself or your music? Cause you say you do singing and rapping. So how would you describe you?
I want to say authentic, or I just want to say authentic. I feel like it's just different with my raspiness to it and my sound. I just feel like it just gives something different.
Sure. For sure. I done heard some of your music too. Like, I ain't gonna lie, that BLM by you, that bitch perfect.
Oh, you like that song?
Yeah, that bitch slide. Yeah. Well, shit, but I can feel the pain in that shit. So I can tell you took that shit seriously. But what made you start taking your music serious though?
I feel like, honestly, I just feel like I want to be great with my music. I feel like I could go so far. I want to be iconic with my music, not just great, but iconic. And I feel like I could do it. And I just want to prove to myself I could do it.
That's deep. I ain't gonna lie, shit. What's your mentality once you step up to the mic?
My mentality when I step up to the mic, I would say I step with my best foot forward. That's just what it is. I just kind of put my best foot forward. If I mess up, I mess up. If I do great, I do great, but I still come as I am too. I think best foot forward as you is the best way to approach it.
I can see that. And then at least at that point, you can say you did your best and you tried your best for sure. You know what I'm saying? So, because of that song I heard and what you just said, I want to ask you these two things. And these two things coming from me because not only have I heard your song and some of your music before, I also connected with it. So I want to know. My throat dry as hell.
It's okay.
Yeah. I don't know why. I just lost everything. It's dry throat. So what I want to know is this though. What do you think is misunderstood about your journey and your music?
I feel like with my music, I feel like it's misunderstood in the aspect of people thinking that it's just gonna be like every other artist. I feel like people want you to sound like the artists that they know, but that doesn't bring that authentic it factor. So I think people expected me to sound away, and then I sound totally different. I guess that would be an example of that.
I get what you're saying. Nah, for sure though, cause then but that's the defining of your sound, cause you're trying to stand apart from everybody else. And that's definitely important today to be known amongst the plethora. You know what I'm saying? So I can feel that for sure. One more question for you, Cheryl. Oh my God, what do I want to ask you is gonna be good? For real, cause these some good ones. All right, so look, do you treat music like a business or a passion? If you had to say.
If I had to choose one? If I had to choose out of business and passion, I would choose passion. I know business would be the common thing to choose, but I feel like even with business, if you have a passion for it, it's going to excel. So I think passion can lead to business, so I choose passion.
For sure. All right, now we're going to loosen you up a little bit.
Okay.
We're going to do some rapid fire questions. You got to pick either or. You get two options.
Okay.
You feel me? You're going to give us all the options. You feel me?
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah.
All right. Freestyle or written?
Written.
Pain or turn up?
Turn up.
Loyalty or money?
Loyalty.
Love or respect?
Respect.
Studio or stage?
Stage.
Okay, respect. Respect. I can see where you're going with that, because I wanted to ask you Like, where you see yourself with this and what you think, you know what I'm saying, success look like. What you already told me you want to be iconic. So who's somebody that's iconic to you type shit? Who's somebody that's iconic to you?
Iconic, I would give like Michael Jackson, Christina Aguilera, like that's what gives iconic to me. Like that's iconic. Like I would give them two for iconic.
That's dope. Yeah, nah, hell nah, for sure. They definitely up there at the top. But gonna have to get to it real quick. You trying to slide hit the ball?
Yes, let's go.